Hey, 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 hey. Today we are playing Doki on Valentine's Day because I'm lonely.
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
For real, Sigmas? We don't need no one. We're the alpha of the pack. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm finna turn 18 and I'm doing stuff like this, bro. Hey, hold on, the music going. Ooh, what's this music? Okay. Should I give him some voice changers? Hold on. Hey. Wait, did I have my voice changer on? I don't think I had it on. I see an annoying little girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to attention she might draw to herself. This game is really gonna test my reading skills, bro. I hope I don't sound like Kai Cenat. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would have overslept more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waking up, okay? But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Oh wait, I don't got my voice changer.
Oh, my back just hurt, y'all. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop you and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Doki. Bro.
I just want to say this right now. If my dad catch me playing this game, if he walk in my room and he see me playing this game, he's gonna beat my ass.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in yourself to be mean even if you don't want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Whatever. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near the streets and become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Doki, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Oh wait, oh shit, I messed up.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I never remember saying that. I don't, like, bro. I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she was going on about. Sayori likes to worry about me a little bit too much when I'm perfectly content by just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was just talking about how I'm worried about you and you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. Calm down. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy, but like, you know, no promises. Yeah, no promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I just spit on my monitor, bro.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why'd I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease my mind at least, like a little bit. Even if it does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, we in this school, okay, we in this school. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things and I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and I realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait for me. It's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Wait,
Wrong voice changer. Know what?
well, that you said you can come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Really?
Sayori is a vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Interesting. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to even be less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
Why do you even care so much anyways?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'll bring in a new member. And Natsui made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make any promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori if Sayori is that much of an airhead or she's cunning as to have all of this planned out. I let out a long sigh. That was the worst sigh ever. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay, let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Ain't no way, bro. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being genuinely used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. And I glazed around the classroom. I gotta get her a voice changer, bro. Low key. I got a little tired, so I had to go to sleep, but we're just gonna jump straight back into it. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, I always has nice things to say about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Doki, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears more comparably, what word is that, bro? Who appears more comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monaco. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Doki. She smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Like, why are you glazing her, bro? Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Doki. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes! Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is no space next to Monica and no space next to Sori. And Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sari. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Oh, okay, nice.
So cute!
I had no idea you were such good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sari grabs one first, then Monica, and then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sari talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? No, you never heard this before, bro. I don't know what you want. Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sarari said. Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of getting asked this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sari. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sari seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like it's nothing but a bunch of arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard, convince people that you're both fun and worth a while. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Doki, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. Bro, this dude is such a nerd, bro. Shout out to all my manga readers. I don't read manga, but you know, it's cool. It's cool. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. There's someone right in front of my door, bro. If they come in my room while I'm playing this game, I'm fucked. Natsui's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on a clear compassionate about her reading, aka a yap fest. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? See, they be trying to like tell you what this game's gonna be like before before stuff like crack off, you know? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if it's only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually don't like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Alright, give that back! Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are!
Sari sittles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's pretty impressive. Why don't you show them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I don't think she wants to. I don't think she wants to. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Doki? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision of joining this club. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with those dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought.
Sophie.
You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Doki, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the star Monica with my mediocre handwriting skills? Cause I don't think so. She think I'm finna impress someone. I ain't impressing nobody. Like what? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Doki, since we're already here, you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sari and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sari, Natsuki, and Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my...
This is why black people are last fucking place. Because of dumb, ignorant, retarded, worthless pieces of black...
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
To be continued.